guys, my name is Eleni. Welcome to me. It is my second time this week going to the gym. You should be impressed because 2 times in 1 week and the week's not over. How ripped do you want to get, Eleni? I don't know, you guys. Let's see where this journey takes us. Yesterday I was talking about doing a series tentatively called Let's Not Talk Politics, where we talk about anything and everything that is not politics, because let's face it, that is everywhere else. So we can talk about other things, sometimes serious, sometimes silly. So please subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Use your big, beautiful brains and let me know what you think. This has been in the news for a little while. The clothing company Zara came under fire a little bit over their campaign where they have 2 thin, tall, lovely models, and it says, "Love your curves." So I'm not going to slam the message and I'm not going to slam the models. Can't slam a message about body positivity regardless of who the models are. I will say, though, that if you're going to say love your curves, then the models should have curves. The models aren't particularly curvy, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm not even saying that they're necessarily doing anything to remain that thin, because just like we want people to accept that some people are on the heavier side even though they work out and do all that kind of stuff, you have to accept that some people are perhaps, quote, too thin naturally but are still strong and healthy, because that's kind of what their body does. So, and I know that there's so many different kinds of variations, but if we're going to generalize a little bit, we can't slam the models. They're lovely girls, but we can say that there are curvier options if you're going to say love your curves. And that doesn't necessarily even mean plus size, because a lot of plus size girls are not curvy. Being fat doesn't necessarily mean you have curves. It's how you're built. And a lot of times how you're built when you're thin is how you're built when you're fat. If you're kind of built straight up and down being thin, when you gain weight, that's more or less how you're built. Like maybe you have more rolls, but you're not necessarily curvier. So even if they didn't want to use someone who's plus size, there are thinner people who are curvier. So I think it was just a misstep on Zara's part. The paranoid in me, and if you've been with me for a while, you know I have a healthy dose of paranoia in me. I don't mean to brag, but the paranoid in me kind of feels like they did know better, because I feel like, how can you not know better? With all the people talking about body positivity and not judging people and health before dieting, then I feel like you would know that that campaign might spark something. And if we were to believe that, if we could go down this paranoid rabbit hole together, if we were to believe that, then we might go so far as to say that it was done on purpose, because there's no bad publicity, because then you can just be like, oh guys, I'm so sorry, I wanted to say this really beautiful message and I apologize and blah, 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 blah. Zara should have known better. So again, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was done on purpose. I don't know about any of that stuff. I don't know that there should necessarily be this ginormous backlash. I think some feedback is more than appropriate. I don't know. Did you guys see this story? What do you think? Also, do you think Zara should have known better? Do you think any kind of major chain clothing brand should know better, especially when they target younger people? And this is what younger people are talking about, and this is what, you know what, not even younger people, this is what everyone's talking about. So let me know what you think. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I should go to the gym, and the car that's parked beside me, I don't want to look, but I'm relatively sure they're wondering what I'm doing. Please take care of yourselves so you can take care of each other, and I will see you soon.